Good morning, everybody. No idea why that took so long for Streamlabs to start this stream this morning. Clicked it 2 minutes ago at 12 o'clock and it said, well, let's just let him go live at 12:03. Thanks a lot, Streamlabs. We're here anyway. We got Geoped first in the chat. What's going on, Geoped? Dark, Geo, Dark. Man, I like the sound of that. Caesar, Nick F. Good morning to you, Nick F. We got Dark Bro, Geoped, Dark Bro, C2A, DD214, Gary, Kenneth, Lonnie, Giovanni, Lonnie, Forgot My Cup, Gary, Tim. Oh, Tim, man. Good morning to you, Tim. We got Kenneth, Giovanni, CD Wit, Caesar, Giovanni, Dark Bro. All of you guys, glad to have you in here right now. What does he got, man? Dark Bro saying, get better. Tim, what's he say, everybody? I got RSV or whatever, so I'm home sanitizing my system with me. Dude, yeah, RSV sucks, man. My niece had RSV a couple of days ago. Good news is she recovered pretty quick. Bad news is, I mean, dude, it was pretty tough to breathe for a while there. So, hopefully you're all right, Tim. Cleanse your system maybe with something else, but if that's what you're cleansing with, hopefully it works, man. Let's see here. Coming back to, we got to check out the market. We didn't even check out the market. What's going on today, man? The market. Cryptocurrency getting boom, powed this morning. AMC is as well, guys. AMC sitting at an all-time low right now. Down 7% today. AMC is at $5.68. Adam Aaron is literally, his hands are so far in your pocket that you can't even make your own decisions anymore. Guys, I think AMC might be worse than Farmy. I really do. I think AMC might be worse than Farmy. Look at this graph right here. And that's just over the last couple of days. Let's look at the weekly graph. The highs of the short squeeze from $3.95 down to $5 right here. It is disgusting to see how much money Adam Aaron is taking out of the pockets of retail investors, and they continue to worship him. What? It's nuts. So AMC sitting at $5.68, all-time low right now. Shiba Inu coin, 963 points per coin, bouncing back off these intraday lows of 840. Look, I didn't put this line on here today, but look where Shiba Inu coin came down and hit. 842. Look at our line of support right here. 843. Oh, it's probably supposed to be at 850 points per coin, but whatever. 843 was on the line on the graph this morning, and it came down, touched exactly that mark, bounced back off of those levels, tried to make its way back up to 1,000 points per coin, but could be curling over at the moment, with Bitcoin possibly curling back over at the moment. So please keep your eyes on it. GameStop sitting at $16.69, just above break even by 2 cents today. Bitcoin $42,900, bouncing nicely off the $40,000 lows. Now, that's still very high, guys. You have to understand, if you look at the daily chart of Bitcoin, we are still doing very, very well. Simply coming down, testing the ascending trend line this morning, and then bouncing back off of it. Okay, we didn't even break through that ascending trend line right there. Why? Why are we falling? Somebody had a report. Matrix something? Hey, maybe the SEC is going to deny the Bitcoin spot ETF applications in January. Dude, people in the market didn't even realize that was a possibility. The possibility that a spot Bitcoin ETF gets denied in January caused the market to lose massive amounts of money today. To me, that's a little strange, right? It's a little strange that the market was 100% anticipating an ETF approval. NASDAQ, man. NASDAQ bouncing lower today. It is sitting at 14,631 points right now, 0.91% lower on the day. It has been 3 to 4 days of nothing but loss here, erasing basically the last 2 weeks worth of gains, and we could be on our way back down to test 14,000. So just be very careful if you guys are playing the NASDAQ. It got rejected off of that ascending trend line right there. AMC 566, man. Terrible price action. GameStop, 16.74. Dogecoin, 8.1 cents. We're back down to the level that Roulette Wheel, I think it was Roulette Wheel, wanted to take profit at. So Roulette Wheel, man, you might be able to get back in. I don't know if you took your profit at that 8.2 line that we see right there on the screen, but trending below that now, you might be able to get back in and load up some more Doge to trade. Ethereum sitting at 22.24 after bouncing off lows, man, of $2,098. Shiba Inu coin down 9%, 960 points per coin right now. We're definitely going to keep our eyes on that one. Bitcoin, man, determining the direction for today. The SPY is down 0.68%. The QQQ down 0.88%. Molinado down another 8% today, $11.88. Sundial sitting at 155. You got Netflix sitting at 470. Highcraft Mining 237. Sorry. MPW 489. Tesla 240. Amazon 149, and Apple $183. Apple getting hit pretty hard over the last couple of days, guys. Going from $199 up here. All-time highs, pulling back heavy to $183. Watch out, might be on its way to test support at $177. Keep an eye on that. Is AMC hitting a new all-time low right now in the top left-hand side of the screen? We are definitely going to be watching Bitcoin. We're going to be watching AMC. We're going to be watching all of this today because it's a very volatile day. Most of my holdings are red, average down on most. My Say, Troll, and Azero are still in the green. Nice. Caesar, at least you got some of them that are sitting in the green, man. How is it humanly possible to find coins which are pumping? Rubasu. Not exactly sure about that one today, man. Thanks, guys. I really don't feel sick. It's just really chesty and congested, but heck, I got a day off. There you go, Tim. Nobody can ever really enjoy their day off when they're sick, but yeah, enjoy your day off, even if you're sick, man. Sit back, hang out with us, drink some tea, whatever you gotta do, man, and just relax today. Where do you see XRP price prediction? Do you think XRP will reach $1? Who's your daddy? Yes, I think that XRP will be above $1. I truly think that XRP is going to be heavily utilized in the future. It might not be next year. It might not be before 2025. But international blockchain, there's almost no denying, okay? Now, we understand that Ripple, XRP, is centralized, right? So they do have authority and control over it. But when you look at bank transactions, you look at how slow they are, you look at how expensive they are, and you look at how I guess, regulated they are. Look at blockchain transactions. They're faster. They're more transparent. Literally no concerns about accounting issues. You have, I don't know if I said they're cheaper. I said they're faster, right? They're better in every single way than traditional bank transfers. And in knowing that, I believe that we are going to see companies and governments embracing, even if it's centralized, embracing companies like Ripple and XRP as the future unfolds. So yes, I do believe that it can hit $1 one day. Rich, thank you very much for 13 months of bro, man. Bros, hope all are well. Also, WTF SEC. SEC, man, coming in and raining on people's parades today. The SEC simply said, well, the SEC didn't say anything actually today. It's some analysts out there starting to speculate maybe they won't get approved. Maybe those Bitcoin ETFs, maybe those Bitcoin ETFs get denied in January. That's a novel idea. Maybe the SEC isn't going to play ball with retail investors. Dude, it caused a huge sell-off. Just the idea that these ETFs could get rejected caused a huge sell-off. So, yeah, Richo, man, it's pretty crazy, isn't it? Okay, everyone will be setting up a community fund to get HRM listed on CoinMarketCap because they've made it quite clear they want money, not legitimate projects. Dude, that is, that's pretty messed up by CoinMarketCap, dude. You can't tell me that all those tiny little coins that they list pay them that money, man. That is, to me, that's too hard to believe that all those stupid little coins that get listed on there pay them $5,000 or whatever the thing is. Hey, click the website on Bitcoin ETF token is back up, and you can see the address at the bottom. Giovanni. Let's see what they got. Crap, do I still have it? I don't know if I still got it up or not. What is it? Bitcoin ETF token? I don't. Let me see. ETF token. Huh. Oh, this one, right? Okay. This one does seem to be working now. Yes. Does seem to be working now. I don't know if the price of their coin got ripped. You know what? Let's see if we can pull up the price of their coin real quick. I would imagine it got ripped, though. I would imagine everybody sold off of this coin. Yeah. All right, let's see. $413,000 in locked. How is it not getting ripped, though? 0.005 cents. The low was 0.035. Hey, dude, the good news is, I mean, people continued to hold on to this coin, even though they had all those problems with the pre-sale and so on. Market cap sitting at $5 million. Total liquidity $413. Pulling back pretty heavy today, but literally everything is pulling back pretty heavy today. Let's see here. Went to my Fidelity account, saw the Bitcoin ETFs, had an investment option. Interesting, Lonnie. I don't know what that would be about, but I know that none have been approved so far. Wow, the algorithmic crash cleans out the leverage longs almost. Yeah, Mark L. That is why you got to be you always have to be very careful with leverage trades, man. Bitcoin falling heavy today. If you're literally using a 5 or 10x leverage on a lot of these big coins, you're wiped. You're completely wiped on that trade. So you do have to be very careful. I don't know if they're out there hunting to take care of the leverage trades or not, man. I don't know what their intentions are, but I do know that a stupid little report that says the SEC may not approve a Bitcoin ETF this month. Dude, if it spooks investors that bad, that's a little crazy to me. Noto's actually making chicken soup from scratch. Chicken's a rooster. That was a pain in the keister. Oh my gosh. Tim just goes out and kills a chicken, man. Oh, jeez. Tim, did you kill that chicken while you were sick? It's not that sick if you're chasing a chicken around, grabbing him and killing him. Any thoughts on Bitcoin miners, as well as on the run-up to the Bitcoin halving? Yeah, so MoonPie, I don't know if you're talking about, like, you specifically mining, or if you're talking about companies that are going to be mining. So, Bitcoin miners going into the Bitcoin halving. The price of Bitcoin is going to be very substantial, more so than the rewards, right? If you look at Bitcoin miners, the entire idea of this halving is that miners will receive half of the reward that they are currently receiving. Now, if Bitcoin's price, let's say Bitcoin's price gets destroyed by the SEC, so Bitcoin's price is down and the halving occurs. Dude, that is going to be I want to use the word catastrophic, but it's going to be a critical kind of hit. Play some Pokemon, man. Critical hit. It's going to be a critical hit to the miners and their profits. Because not only are they going to be receiving less money because the price of Bitcoin is down, they're going to be receiving half the rewards as well. So if Bitcoin performs well after the halving, then you're going to see miners performing well as well. It's all going to be dependent on the price of Bitcoin. And if you want to take a look at a couple stocks, man, you can name a couple others if you want. But everybody always looks to like Riot and Marathon Digital. But if you're looking at Mara right now, Marathon Digital here, it's trying to bounce back today. But, dude, it has been blasted over the last couple of days here. No real support, man, until you start to get back down into this area. So a little bit of a risky buy if you're trying to grab in right now. I think the bounce today is kind of off of this very, very aggressive trend line that's been forming during this recent rally. I think you're simply bouncing off that trend line right there. I don't know if I would trust such an aggressive run, especially with such a speculative reason behind the run and the ETFs fueling it. Coming back down to catch up with the chat, guys. If I missed something, I'm very sorry, but get it back in the chat. Someone is profiting off of this, and it was no mistake for sure. Yeah, Rich O, dude, it's time. It could possibly be one last load up, right? We've looked at this before, okay? And I want you guys to know the cycle here. Let's pull out to a CoinMarketCap chart for Bitcoin. Actually, I like the CoinMarketCap chart on Bitcoin a little bit better when you're going for these longer term. When you're going for these longer term price actions on here, I like this longer term graph on CoinMarketCap a little better. So just ignoring this last one, right? But same deal if we zoom in on this. So to save some time, we're not going to zoom in on it. You had a nice rip up in 2013, came down, really rallied again. Like this area in here is a rally, okay? Going from like 100 to 500. This is 2017. So let's just see it. This is 2013 here, ripping up. You know, you might not think it, but $1,000. I don't know why it's being so slow right now. Hopefully can you guys still see me on Streamlabs? All right, might just be the internet. Let's see. All right, cool. I don't know what was going on with that. So, you know, you got yourself a very nice rally into 2013. Major pullback to 186. Golly, dude, it's so tough to see this here. It's so hard to see it. But you do have some pullbacks along the way. 700 all the way back down to 500. You've got a little rally here from 400 up to 600, back down to 200. So you've got these pullbacks. You got this little run right here to 2,000 all the way, or 3,000 all the way back down to 2,000. And it rips up to $20,000. You guys remember the 2017 bull market. Pulls back. Pulls all the way back to $3,000 a coin. Rips up to $12,000. And from $12,000 to $5,000, that's a major pullback. Then it decides to rip up even further in 2021. You've got your potential bottom that was hit in that 15 to 16,000 range that we had at the end of 2023. We've got our rally taking place right now. We might have one last pullback back down into the 20s or so on before you finally see the next rip higher. So it would be following the overall trend of Bitcoin if we do see one more pullback here before we finally have the bull market come in. Perp, and no, that rooster's been in the freezer since November. That's the last time he spurred me. Gotcha, Tim. All right, so we're going to pull up Perp, and I got to get to Commando Spawn as well. We've got, Perp better not be ripping beyond $1.70 here. Dude, Perp hitting freaking 220 today. Oh my gosh. Commando Spawn! Thank you very much for the super chat. What's your take on Shiba Swap 2.0? Commando Spawn, my first like initial reaction to Shiba Swap 2.0. Oh, that was that. Okay, it was that super chat coming through. My first initial reaction to Shiba Swap 2.0 is that Shiba Swap 2.0 has basically been promised since Shiba Swap 1.0 had come out. They were already talking about Shiba Swap 2.0 at the end of 2021, going into 2022 with Queenie and that Ask Me Anything that she did. I don't know if it was the end of December or beginning of January there, but they were already talking and hyping it up. I have no idea if it is ever going to get finished or when, if it does get finished, when it's going to get finished. I don't think it's going to be much different at all than the current swap. You know, they act like what they're building in this decentralized world is the greatest thing ever, but in all legitimacy, it's no different than anywhere else that you can buy and sell Shiba Inu coin. You can choose to use Shiba Swap. I don't even know if there's any left on Uniswap, but you can go out there, you can buy Shiba Inu coin on Weeble's crypto app. You can go out and buy Shiba Inu coin on Coinbase, on Crypto.com, on Rob. You can buy Shiba Inu coin wherever you want at this point. I think that what they're going to end up doing, right, with Shiba Swap and all of these other projects, is not going to bring benefits to Shiba Inu coin. It's going to benefit their smaller tokens. Okay, they're going to be looking at Bone and Leash. They're going to be looking at Treat. Treat's going to be an interesting one, guys. Treat is the new Bone. So Bone was never really intended to be some sort of a DAO token. They have no intent on decentralizing Shiba Inu coin's ecosystem and giving control to Shiba Inu coin and Bone holders. Bone was a reward token, something that they skimmed 5% off of every minted Bone, and they gave it as a reward for staking your Shiba Inu. What better way to reward somebody than with a made-up token? It's not actual money you got to give them. You just mint the token and give it to them. So the same deal is going to be said for Treat. I don't know if that's going to be their go-to utility for Shiba Swap 2.0, and that's why we're waiting on the release of it. But very similarly to when you could grab Bone for almost nothing by staking your Shiba Inu coin, that's going to be their plan for Treat. You get rewarded in those treats for staking your Bone, your Shib, and your so on, most likely exclusively on the Shibarium platform. So that's my thoughts, very long thoughts, on Shiba Swap 2.0. Thanks for explaining that, bro. I've rolled the dice on ARBK for my pensions and bought in a year ago, but undecided if I should sell now at a profit or wait until the halving event. Yeah, Moon Pie Magic, man. I'll say this. I'll say this. It's always unknown. Okay? You never know if it's going to go up, if it's going to go down, and so on. I truly believe, and this should not affect your decision in any way, but I truly believe that cryptocurrency and blockchain technology, they're still going to be developing. And what we saw 10 years ago is nothing compared to what we have now. And what we have now is nothing compared to what we're going to have 10 years from now. I know nobody wants to hold for 10 years and think about 10 years from now. Everybody wants to be a millionaire yesterday. But if you've got some profits, or if you're starting to feel like you have too much, because I don't know how much you got invested. If it's already grown enough that you're thinking, crap, dude, I got a lot of money in this now. Maybe you should diversify it a little bit. Maybe you should take some profits. You don't have to close. You don't have to close those positions out and then just let it sit in your bank and do nothing. But maybe if you're starting to think, crap, this amount makes me a little nervous. Maybe you should just simply diversify it into something else. That's always a possibility as well. Click, you see the Singapore Edge at the bottom of the page, but the other Bitcoin ETF is hanging in there and still up. Yeah, Giovanni, I haven't looked at that other Bitcoin ETF either since you last mentioned it, but let's see here. Bottom of their page. Orchard Road, right here. Yeah, dude. I don't know why it's cutting off the X logo and stuff. But yeah, I see the 448 Orchard Road right there at the bottom of the page. So, is that the one we looked at before? Was the one you sent me there? Hey bro, look at the DM I just sent you. This is absolutely ridiculous. Where is my Discord? Discord. Yes. about 10,000 Sparks contribution. What are we doing here now, huh? Now requires anyone who receives at least $10,000 in cryptocurrencies to report transaction information to the IRS. Yeah. Yep. Do it, Dark Bro. Do it. Do it, man. Next, they're gonna have you reporting your Grand Theft Auto loot. You guys play Grand Theft Auto out there. If you make any money in Grand Theft Auto over 10,000, you're gonna have to report that to the IRS. Might not be US dollars, might be Grand Theft Auto dollars, but you're still gonna have to report that. If you guys mine gold in World of Warcraft and you're saving up for a new mount, well, sorry, you're gonna have to report that to the IRS because the IRS is concerned about the gold that you have in World of Warcraft. If you guys play any of these other games where you have to buy anything in those games with fake money, Farmville, dude, if you're sitting on a stack in Farmville, better report that to the IRS. Shoot, man. Golly bum. The IRS is coming after IRS is even coming after your fake money now, man. If there's anybody from I'm not gonna test my luck. If anybody in this chat right now works for the IRS, please explain to me why. Is it just something you fell into, or do you really want to work? IRS is like very similar to those people that get upset, like if you bring a beef stick on an airplane and you're going to a different country and you're just having your snack. Oh my God, this could kill everybody in the country by you bringing that beef stick in here. I can't believe that you would do such a thing. Yeah, the IRS is very similar to those guys. Coming down here, Scam Toshi is the only place Shib Army should take their bone and give him the same treat he's given them. I like it, man. What happened when the mining rewards for Bitcoin miners becomes unprofitable? Oh, Lonnie, they'll stop. So Bitcoin mining right now, it's same deal, okay? So let's talk about that for a couple seconds. Bitcoin mining is beyond unprofitable the way that it started. When you first began mining Bitcoin, you could mine on a laptop. You could mine on a desktop computer. You could mine with your graphics cards. And it was profitable way back then. Bitcoin wasn't really worth anything, I guess, but you were mining, hundreds of tokens, thousands of tokens, and it was a very interesting scenario. People were doing it kind of for fun. And people were doing it because they believed in the blockchain, right? They weren't making any money because Bitcoin wasn't worth anything. And then Bitcoin began to gain value. And then it became a business, right? People were buying these graphics cards farms. And they were going out there and loading up and mining and mining and mining. And then graphics cards became too slow. So they invented, these smart engineers out there, they invented ASIC miners. Simply dedicated to mining Bitcoin. You ran those computers, and it was profitable once again. Now, the price of Bitcoin has fluctuated along the way, and it has obviously increased along the way, making mining much more lucrative. If you were mining one Bitcoin when it was worth $1, it wasn't going to be profitable for you to spend $50 a day in electricity. But if you're mining one Bitcoin right now, spending $50 a day in electricity, you are ripping some profit. Now, of course, that's a terrible example because you're not mining one Bitcoin per $50 in electricity that you spend. It is much more difficult now. So when Bitcoin mining becomes unprofitable, let's use me as an example. Okay, I used to mine Zcash. I got some old graphics cards. It is no longer profitable for me to mine Bitcoin. I simply go out there or mine Zcash. I simply go out there and buy Zcash if I want to hold it. Same deal would be said for cryptocurrency miners. Only those dedicated to watching the blockchain survive would be mining. The network could absolutely slow down, but the network will not die until the very last miner decides to give up. And truth be told, if the amount of miners fall off, the rewards in which the remaining miners receive will go up. They'll share a bigger portion of the pool. So in essence, man, it is a very efficient system that they've got there. The price may fall, Guys like me may drop off because I'm no longer profitable at such a small scale. But it increases the rewards for everybody else because now they're no longer sharing rewards with me, but they're keeping that portion for themselves as well. So it takes care of itself in terms of efficiency. What might slow down, however, is the speed. But you can't kill it unless the last guy decides to give up. What's the IRS doing now? JB, man, 2024 IRS tax reporting rules on crypto transactions. The Internal Revenue Service, IRS, now requires anyone who receives at least $10,000 in cryptocurrency to report transaction information to the IRS. You guys know my thoughts on this, right? I truly believe if you're receiving in US dollars, okay, US dollars belong to the US government. Fake internet money, I don't think that fake internet money belongs to the U.S. government. It was such a wild fluctuation in the price either. It's a very interesting setup that you guys got going on with cryptocurrency. Payments, transfers, receipts, and so on. Now, with that being said, yeah, you're supposed to report everything that you receive that has monetary value. But I'm telling you right now, until the IRS actually admits that, or until the US government actually admits that these cryptocurrencies have value, man, dude, I don't know. I think that they should be tested. I think that they should be tested and tried day in and day out. They can't in one breath say that cryptocurrencies have zero value, and then in the same breath say that they're worth $10,000 and you need to be taxed on them. You can't be taxed on something that doesn't have any value. That's insane, man. IRS is insane. Let's see. At the minute, the federal government can provide me with detailed reports on what they did with the trillions of dollars that we have sent them. I will gladly pay my taxes, but up until then, they can eat a banana. Yes, man. Yes. Nice Hash was good for, yeah, Justin, you're absolutely right, man. I actually remember Nice Hash a long time ago. Nice Hash was very good. And that's the difference, man. Things have developed so far beyond that right now that a lot of the guys that were mining way back when, it's just unprofitable for them, but it still is profitable for others. Kleber, I remember Pondcoin mining will start in 1 hour. Ayo Papo, how you mining Pondcoin, man? I don't know how to mine it. Is it something that you need graphics cards or hardware to mine, or is it like staking rewards? Let me know, because you obviously follow it better than I do, and anytime you guys follow a coin better than I do, we can look at the graphs all day long, but you guys know the details like that right there with Ayo Papo saying mining starts in 1 hour. That's not something that I can keep up with. If I build wealth in crypto and store my own DeFi wallet, how can they require me to disclose? Lonnie, that's the age-old question, right? But I'll say this, okay? You know, I equate it to DeFi, to this cryptocurrency is not real money, right? They don't recognize it as legal tender. Therefore, it is no different than internet money. It's no different than video game money. It has value, but I can also go in, man, and I can sell my skin for a Call of Duty gun. I can go in there and I can sell my mount for World of Warcraft. And I can sell my gold in World of Warcraft, right? You can put a monetary value on that stuff, but the thing is, you're putting a US dollar value on it when you sell it, right? That's the thing. They're not going to be taxing me on my mount that might be worth $100 in World of Warcraft simply because I gained that mount by finishing a quest. No, they can't do that. But if I sell it and turn it into US dollars, at that point, man, give to Caesar what is Caesar's, right? I'm okay with that. I hate it, but I'm okay with it. Pay your taxes on US dollar transactions. If you're sitting on essentially unrealized gains, they might want to know, sure. But it's still unrealized gains because it's in a fake internet money that they do not recognize as legal tender, that they do not recognize as having any intrinsic value, that they do not recognize as being worth anything. So I'm with you on that. I can't advise you on what to do if you don't want to let them know. don't let them know. If you want to let them know, let them know. That's completely on you, man. I can't tell you one way or another what to do with that kind of stuff, but it does irritate me that they think they need to know how much video game money I'm sitting on, or how much video game money you're sitting on. And when you put it in a thing like that, they sound utterly foolish. Now, you might be saying that I sound utterly foolish because it's very obvious that these cryptocurrencies have a dollar amount. Yes, but only if they are realized for that dollar amount. Until then, you're just sitting on nothing, right? I mean, we can all agree on that. Until then, we're sitting on World of Warcraft gold. But that's just fine. You guys always get me worked up on all this tax stuff, and you guys always get me worked up on the IRS, man. I feel like these people just got lost along the way. They've started to fall into a career, and they want to work. I don't think anybody ever grows up thinking, I want to work for the IRS. And if any of you guys in here work for the IRS, you're obviously probably pretty smart. Accounting takes a lot, and taxes takes a lot of information. No doubt there. I've been through plenty of tax classes, been through plenty of accounting classes, all of that stuff. It does take a lot. But man, you're working for the wrong team, dude. You're working for the bad guy. Don't block me. I'm posting. Well, Ayo Papo, YouTube just blocks it. YouTube doesn't allow links to come through. So it's not you posting a link. It's YouTube that doesn't allow links to come through. It's on the Pondcoin website, but you have to buy it before gotcha. So it's almost like a staking thing, right? It's almost like a staking thing. We can check out Pondcoin's website in a second here. When you move off of a centralized exchange, does it show as a sale? It should not show as a sale. I loved World of Warcraft. I played World of Warcraft until you had to pay for it monthly, and then we didn't pay for it monthly or anything like that. World of Warcraft was cool, but Reign of Chaos was a lot better. Reign of Chaos and Frozen Throne, those are my jam right there. Me and Nick F will take any two challengers in here, and if you wanted to go 3-on-3, me, Nick F, and my brother will take any 3 challengers in Reign of Chaos or Frozen Throne, anytime, anywhere. We'll set up the private room, and we'll have some fun with it. Let's see. I have my central exchange portfolio that I am careful with how much I make. I'll move the rest to DeFi. Yeah, and you know what? Transfers, Lonnie. Let me put it this way. I don't think they care. From everything that I know, and I could be completely wrong on this by now, but here's what I have gathered just in my experience of reading. Transfers are fine. Moving from one wallet to another wallet is no different than you moving from one bank account to another bank account. That doesn't necessarily constitute a sale or realization. But, okay, they do consider it realized profit, which is still very strange to me, and I disagree with it. I'll disagree and I'll argue against it all day long, but who the heck am I? They couldn't care less what I think. Let's say you swap Shiba Inu coin for Ethereum. They consider that a realized gain. They consider that a transaction. Now, dude, to me, that's no different than selling your gold for silver in Warcraft. That's no different than going out there and buying a car in I don't even know if you could buy a car in Grand Theft Auto, but going out there and spending your money in Grand Theft Auto, man. To me, there is literally no difference when you're staying in internet money and you're not realizing your profit. But like I say, they don't care at all what I think. They consider those swaps closed trades or realized profit or loss. So that's based on what I have read in the past. I don't know if that's changed or not. I will also say this. There has been court cases where staking rewards paid out in that cryptocurrency, the IRS required that you pay taxes on those staking rewards. There have been couples that have sued the IRS and won so that they don't have to pay taxes on those staking rewards until they are realized gains, which I think is ludicrous, dude. Listen, some of you guys vote correctly and some of you guys vote incorrectly. Okay, that's just the way that it is. I don't know what the split is in terms of politics in this live stream right now. Some of you vote correctly, some of you vote incorrectly. If you think that taxing unrealized gains is acceptable, you've got a couple screws loose. And that's what a lot of the government wants to do, is tax unrealized gains. It's not realized, man, until it turns into US dollars. What they think that it is. It's wild, man. Commando Spawn, thank you very much for the super chat. And you guys, seriously, it's stinking Wednesday, man. Stop getting me all worked up about the IRS. Look what Dark Bro did, man. Dark Bro, stop sending me stuff about I'm taking this off my page right now. Stop getting me worked up about the IRS, man. Nobody likes talking about the IRS. I'm getting that out of my line of sight. Are you serious? So even if we only play GTA 6 storyline offline campaign, we have to report our GTA storyline money to the IRS. Commando Spawn, okay? I'm drawing an inference here, right? I'm drawing an inference. I don't think they have ever said that you have to report your GTA 6 storyline money to the IRS. I don't think they've ever gone that far. But what I am saying is there's no difference between your GTA 6 storyline internet video game money and these small, obscure, even to the large Bitcoin cryptocurrencies. If it is not viewed as legal tender, if it is not viewed as having US dollars in your account, then I don't understand how they can differentiate between the two monies right there. They are both internet. They are both video game money. They both are only in existence, but they have no real-world monetary value until they are closed out. So that's the inference I'm drawing right there. I don't know if you're like really worried about reporting that in your taxes or not. I would not report your GTA 6 money in your taxes. But yeah, dude, there's no difference between what they're saying in terms of video game money and in terms of cryptocurrency money until they recognize cryptocurrency either as tender or give it some value, man. That's the thing. But they're not willing to do that, but they want their tax money on it. I always wanted to play World of Warcraft, but subscription, yeah, Ayo Papo, man. So I played, me and my brother played for a while, way back when it very first came out. But the fact that it is a subscription game, we stopped playing. We liked it because we had played for years the Reign of Chaos and the Frozen Throne games, which were not subscription based. You know, you simply bought the computer game and then you played online. It was an absolute blast, dude. We had more fun than anybody should ever have playing any games. And the fact that you had to pay monthly to play World of Warcraft, we did not do that. Just started following. Love the channel. Maurice Holton. Absolutely appreciate that positive feedback right there. Maurice, you caught me on an interesting day, though. If you just started following, Dark Bro sent some crap over about the IRS, wanted to tax things, and I love Clay. No, you don't, JB. You guys can't get me unhinged on all these taxes and IRS crap. Like, stop doing that. Give me some good stuff to talk about. Give me some. You guys start to get me like all sweaty, and my blood starts boiling a little bit, and I'm like, dude, I don't understand why these guys got to do this to me. Get me all worked up. I was having a nice old morning. I was having a nice old morning. I was worried about Tim. Tim's over there coughing. Tim needs some aromatherapy and put his feet up and sip on some tea this afternoon. And you guys got to get me all bloody over the dang IRS, man. Dark Bro killing me. Clay coming unglued. I am not, man. I'm going to keep it together, Lonnie. I'm going to keep it together. All right, we're just going to breathe, man. We're going to be good. You guys get me all worried. Patrick! Oh, Patrick! Oh, Patrick, don't do that to me. Patrick, man, thank you very much for the super chat. Yeah, I see what you guys are. You guys are trying to push me over the edge, man. You're pushing me over the edge. Patrick, thank you very much for the super chat, man. Absolutely appreciate that. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the rant for today. I want to summarize it by saying, I'm not offering you any tax advice, right? Pay your dues, man, or the mafia's coming after you. Mafia being the United States government. They will get you if you don't pay your dues. I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's just. But hey, man, that's the world we live in. And just, I guess, follow their rules if you don't want no trouble. Let's see. Talk about the IRS clip where it starts getting really animated. Forget the IRS. Will not support organized crime. Hey, Tim, man, that's what I just said. I just said the government is the mafia right there, man. Ain't no difference in this extortion that they got going on. Tim sees it. Tim sees it, man. Taxes and the ones that top use all the loopholes to pay nada. It's true, man. It's true. Rich O, man. It's crazy, isn't it? When Amazon and Microsoft pay their fair share of taxes, I'll pay mine. I'll say this too, though. The reason that I get so upset about it is not like the amount of money, right? The taxes, costs, and stuff like that. That crap is annoying. But I'm telling you right now, like, if it was responsible spending, okay? Dude, if we literally went out there and you know, our roads were paved with gold, or teachers, man. Teachers were teachers and firefighters and policemen and the people that actually, you know, get paid from the tax money and stuff like that. If taxes were used responsibly, and sure, I'd agree with some stuff and disagree with some other stuff, but dude, if they were actually utilized in a way that promotes growth and prosperity, I wouldn't have a problem with it. I get it, right? We need some form of government out there. But at the same time, I think that it's such a stinking waste, dude. Holy crap. Like, it's just you throw 30% of your money away. You just literally throw 30% of your money away because these clowns, they just steal it. So, yeah, that's the part that gets me so upset about it, is the utter disrespect that they show to taxpayers. You guys pay all your money to taxes, dude, and then they just blow it on whatever the heck they want to blow it on. No one in here paying taxes. Hey, Ken, bro, man. Whew! I can stop sweating then, man. I can stop sweating. Whoever wants some good news? Okay. Once they completely switch over to CBDCs, taxes. Oh, this idiot. Oh, Mark, oh, man. Mark, man, your hoodie's sitting right there in a bag. Guess what, dude? I'm not taking it to the post office anymore. You're not getting that one. Oh, Mark coming in here and reminding me that CBDCs, central bank digital currencies, would automate taxes and basically destroy everything we've ever worked for in our entire lives. I hated to see the flash crash this morning, but it's a relief that I'm still in the green after a crash like this by some good margin. Yeah, Devin, man, absolutely. The crash this morning happening because people are starting to speculate that Bitcoin ETFs may not get approved in January. We're seeing a pullback to 950 right now on Shib. We're seeing a pullback on Bitcoin to 42,700 after bouncing off these major lows at 40,850 points per coin on Shiba Inu coin there. So major pullbacks, yes, but if you're still in the green, man, you're doing something right. So I like it. 30%. Break down and earn dollar. 30%. No, I'm not breaking down and earn dollar, man. I know it's much, much more than 30%. I'm just talking like federal taxes, man. Don't even get me started on my property taxes, my sales taxes, all of that stuff. Dude, this guy's getting, you guys, you really know how to get under my skin, don't you? Start reminding me of all the taxes that I pay. Holy smokes, dude. Holy smokes, man. And then all of the required insurances, all of the required... Yeah, dude, you start adding it up, man. It's probably more like 90% that we're paying. FedNow program has already soft launch. Oh, JB, no, dude, no. We don't need. I'm okay with centralized blockchains like XRP helping to make more efficient the international blockchain and international payment space. I'm not okay, dude. I'm not okay. If I give my brother a $20 stinking bill for his birthday, and that gets auto-taxed by a CBDC, we're gonna have some issues. If that's the case, man, I couldn't even be friends with you. If you worked for the IRS or whoever would be in charge of taxes at that point, if we get CBDCs and you guys tax me on a $20 bill that I'd give my brother for his birthday, nope. Not friends, man. Cutting it off right there. I don't even know. I don't even know if I'd be nice to you. I'd probably just ignore you. It's true, dude. FedNow bull. We got the CBDC talk out there. You guys are killing me, man. Everything pulling back except for Perp. Just saying, Tim, man. Perp is pulling back. Perp was at $2.20 this morning, and now Perp is only at $1.84. That's a pretty big pullback, man. It's a pretty big pullback. It's like 20% there. It's like a 20% pullback. Still up 8% on the day, but hey, it's pulling off those highs that you got. Love you, Clay, bro. Tim, love you too, man. Love you too. Love getting worked up like that. Accumulation phase. That's exactly what we're going through, Ayo, and you know it. Tax money is fun. MTGs. Oh my gosh, dude. I don't know how many space lasers we got out there, but hopefully they never get used on me. Hope everyone took some profits and had some money on the side, buying up some more Solana, Tonic, Crow, Render, and XRP. Lonnie, man, it is time to accumulate. And you know what? I'm going to be honest with you guys. We could see even more accumulation if they come out and the SEC says no ETF, okay? This decline right here is on speculation that they may decline the ETF. If or when they do decline the ETF, then you're going to see an even greater pullback. So please just be aware that, yes, load up, but you might not want to spend everything because you could see an even bigger pullback. Just make an account on the credit. You can make an account wherever you want, right? But, oh, man. Let's just don't hide your money. Don't hide your money anywhere. Don't do that. I'd say we all keep buying or holding. Something's bound to happen up in the moon with Shib and the rest of these altcoins. Yeah, Martin, I agree, dude. Martin, you know, we got the major pullback today. We got people starting to get a little nervous that an ETF might not get approved. Yes, that's floating around out there. But, dude, there's almost no denying that long term, you got major gains coming from the crypto space. The entire industry, dude. Just look, if you look at the entire industry several years ago, it was nowhere near $1 trillion. Massive gains. If you look at the entire industry right now, we're floating at like $1.5 trillion. And that's up from like the 800 million that it was at the beginning of 2023. So beginning of 2024, we've nearly doubled. Maybe a little bit more than doubled. And, yeah, dude, you know, even if it's a 10 trillion, 20 trillion, maybe one day 50 trillion industry like the stock market, dude, you're talking 50x gains across the board. So stay in it for the long haul. Take some profits when you want to take some profits, absolutely. But keep some so you got some long-term profits. Dark Bro! Honorarium status update. We now have dollar values showing up in MetaMask and awaiting now just for logo to show up. Waiting now just for the logo to show up. I have set up a wallet for USDT donations for us to be listed on CoinMarketCap. I will post the wallet address in the Discord. Very, and dude, I hope if you do get listed on CoinMarketCap, man, just be prepared. Some people are going to take their profit. When you get listed, it's the CoinMarketCap effect, right? It's going to shoot up in value. Some people will be taking their profit in expectation and hopes of buying back in after that profit-taking period takes place. So you will see a big pickup in volatility in honorarium. And speaking of honorarium, we'll pull it up on the chart here. But you will see a huge uptick in honorarium's volatility because I know honorarium hasn't been the most volatile coin. You're currently sitting on 100 holders. 100 holders flat right here. Your boy still looks like he's holding all of his honorarium here. In. Nothing but in transactions for this wallet that's holding honorarium here. And you got several other big guys out there. But I would imagine, they might start taking their profit as soon as it gets listed on CoinMarketCap. Which is a good sign because they will need to sell at least or shave in order for new buyers to come in. Otherwise, the liquidity pool is going to be very low and be getting dried up right there. 667 million honorarium sitting in the liquidity pool right now. Let's see where we are in terms of price on honorarium. HRM honorarium here is sitting at 87.42 points per coin right now. Right at that level of support right there in the channel and maintaining that ground. So honorarium actually still is doing very well, man. Let's see. Oh, yeah. When will they announce the ETF news? Patrick, a lot of people are speculating that the ETF news could come out anytime this week, but I believe they have to let ARK Invest know by January 10th. I believe they have to let ARK Invest know by January 10th. I don't think they have to let anybody else know by January 10th, but ARK Invest is one that needs to know by January 10th. That's their deadline. Don't worry, Clay. Luna Classic going first to a cent, and we're going to repeg that USTC, and that show we get it to 1 cent or more. Patrick, dude, if that happens, I'm going to be very happy, and I know a lot of people are going to be very happy. I'm good at 21,000 and a little on Bitcoin. Crash it, and I'm loading up like Ecuador. But profitable. I like it, man. Tim, and I'm in the same boat, right? I'm in the same boat. I'm okay with prices falling again right now. We've had a nice little relief rally showing people that we still have hope out there, and a little bit more of an accumulation phase. I don't think would hurt at this point. What do they think about Paul Swap? They had a good Serotic score. They got a great Serotic score, and I know that Paul Swap is doing a lot. I have not seen their graph in quite some time, so we'll pull up Paul Swap's graph right here, but they had a very nice gain over the last month, so let's see where they're at. Down 7% today with all of the volatility going on right here. Dude, what kind of a Paul Swap advertisement is this right here? What the heck? Oh, you guys, good thing you guys can't see that. It's behind me, man. It's pretty risque. Santa Claus and some ladies there. Anyway, Paul Swap over the last month has been looking very good. It's up 127% right now, but it's falling back down. Okay, falling back down. You got to watch out for that. If it does end up coming back down here, this is your major support line around this 8-9 point per coin mark. So just keep an eye on that. That if Paul Swap does come down, you got major support in that area. Where we going? That's fine. I'm ready for it. I know what's in store for it. If we get oh yeah, dude. If you guys get listed, you're gonna have increased volatility and major increases in price. I still say this is a long squeeze. Got to go later, guys. Lonnie, enjoy your afternoon, man. Later. Honorarium, the market cap of Bitcoin is about $84 a coin. Could you imagine? $84 a coin, and vast majority of people are holding well over $1 million. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh. I'm buying Rhode Island and kicking everyone out if honorarium hits 84. Where are they going to go, man? Where are they going to go? They going to come over to Ohio? He says, bring it, Gary. J-Bone says, bring it, man. Let's see it happen. Now I'm buying a mountain base and setting up an airport with every military item I can get my hands on. Darkville, you guys got your dreams set out. I love it. You guys have made this a very interesting and exciting live stream. I'm telling you right now, absolutely loved it. Enjoyed the discussions, especially about the IRS and all that stuff there. Appreciate you guys having some fun with it. Tim, dude, I do hope that you start feeling better this afternoon, that you do get some rest today. Don't worry about going back to work tomorrow, any of that stuff. Enjoy your afternoon. Rest up. Get your guys' names in the chat right now. We'll do some shout-outs. And then, of course, we will be back this afternoon with more live stream action and no IRS discussion. And we're going to keep it nice and happy in the afternoon. Dark Bro, man, shout out to you. Dark Bro, Ayo, Papo, see you later, man. CD Wit, see you later. So I'm doing admit my day. CD Wit, that's up to you, man. I don't know what they require. I don't know what they're coming for or what. Lonnie, enjoy it. Dark Bro, Kalido, Tim, man, have a great afternoon. Dark Bro, see you later. Dark Bro, Kalido, Tim. We got Dark Bro, Gary, Kalido, Dark Bro, Shibos, baby. We got Gary, Ayo, Papo, Tim, next level. Thank you very much for 14 months of bro, man. I'm back, baby. Guess who's back? Back again. Next level's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Next level's back. Next level's back. Next level, man. Thank you very much for 14 months in bro. Dark Bro, see you later. Ken Bro, we got Back to the Future. Dark Bro, Tim, Gary, Kalido, Mark, Back to the Future. Dark Bro, Gary, all of you guys. You know what time it is. You want to say it with me? Say it with me. Till the next time. Hope each and every one of you have an awesome day.